There's a tiny little insect that's causing a lot of crepe myrtle trees in our area to look sick. And people who have them in their yards are scrambling to find out what they need to do. I went straight to the garden pros at American Plant who tell me they've had a lot of people asking for help. The short of it is, no, your tree's not dead, and yes, you can save it.
It's an invasive pest from Asia that was introduced and it was found in Texas was the first time it was found. And it's basically slowly moved out of that area. The scale is actually a little tiny insect that lives under a piece of armor. And as they feed, they secrete what's called honeydew. And as that drips onto either the bark or the foliage, that's what the black sooty mold is that we see. That mold isn't necessarily going to kill the tree, especially when it's on the bark. But if it is on leaves, it does prevent those leaves from photosynthesizing. So if there's a lot of this insect on the tree, it can slow the growth down and also prevent as many blooms from occurring throughout the season. So once you see them, then you can start to think about what you can do to control and help prevent them from getting in high numbers. The easiest thing that we recommend to do is a stiff bristled brush and 1 tablespoon of soap and a quart of water, and get out and literally scrub the insect. So the other thing we recommend is horticultural oil, which is sold at garden centers throughout our area. It's a nice, safe product. The actual insect will live mostly pretty much just on the bark of the tree. But in heavily infested trees, what can be done is you can basically trim off those branches that are infested. You want to either burn or dispose of the waste. You don't want to put it in your compost bin, and you don't want to put it out for leaf or litter pickup in your municipality or county.
So another thing to keep in mind, of course, is your safety. So if you're trying to reach limbs that are just too high for your comfort, be safe and call in a tree expert. And Leon, you had asked me if you have crepe myrtle trees and you don't see it on there yet, that's a good sign.
Can you spray something on it to keep them off?
You don't have to, no, just keep a watchful eye on it. That's it. You don't have to do anything ahead of, because you don't want to mess with the pollinators that are already in your garden. So you just want to keep things sort of, let Mother Nature keep doing her thing.
Okay, that's some ugly looking stuff.
I know, it's not very attractive.
Well,